Hi, it's me, Olivia. Last night I was in bed and there was an extreme high storm here, and there was a painting my friend painted, James, and of Jesus' face, and it literally fell off the wall on my head. It was such a wake-up call in a way. It bled a lot, and the lights were off, and the electricity, because there was quite a hard thunderstorm. It's still off the electricity, so I'm not sure where I'll be able to load this. But the whole day of yesterday I was thinking I should load this video, and I was such a pressure on me to tell people about this and to also share with you my experience, and I never did. And it came to me as a warning. I should heal. I should, what your experiences can sometimes heal other people that's going through their own things, because sometimes our experiences are universal, and it's in a way it can help others. So my talk today is really on when I was quite young. I was like, it was 2099. I'm now 49 this year. But when I was young, I was about 23 that time, and I was working in the SAPD as administration and HRM. And it was really a sad thing that happened there. I'm making this video to bring to you also about marijuana and Daga, how very triggering, and how scared the future of young people are when they come in contact with this drug. And it's been legalized, and just yesterday I moved into a new place, and we took out a whole tree that was here of a male Daga plant. And I literally, I've got a young boy that I adopted that's staying with me, and he took it out, and I was so impressed with him because he saw out of his own. And I just thought, what, because the guy that was staying here before us, he literally had the plant here. So this boy took it out, he's 13, took it out and chuck it away. And because he knows that it's not good for one. He doesn't, he's, and it made me so very proud of him. But what I want to discuss with you is just on please, if I was in the police service, we were three working under a practitioner. He was Pieter du Toit, and me, Lizel, and Alaign worked with him. And he pulled a practical joke on us to give us marijuana or Daga laced in a small piece of carrot cake. And to him, it was a practical joke. To us, it literally triggered me getting really psychotic, not sleeping for a long time, and that putting me onto psychosis. And from then on, every time I would leave my mates, I would literally get psychotic, not sleep, get on a very high, do weird shit. And it was really such a because I hate taking medication, even pain medication. I'm not one. So for me, accepting the fact that I have to take medication for the rest of my life due to this person's practical joke, I cannot stress enough to you how careful to be, because if you have any trauma, any past sensitivities, things like that, and you use this, whether you smoking it, drinking it, whatever, it will damage you. It will cause damage eventually. And for me, it was a once-off use, and you can go Google it. A once-off use or trigger or eating of something like this. So many times at events this happens, where people so easily give you something and you don't know what it's in, and to them it's a practical joke to see how you handle it. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up, because you're fucking up that person's life. And for the rest of their life, they have to have weight gain issues, medication issues. It costs them a ton of money to try and just cope in life, to get through life. And you have no idea the damage you cause. Pieter du Toit, I forgive you. But you must remember, you been retired, when I wanted to take this up with the police service where I worked, Johan Andre Gous told me very well, he's retiring, so don't make it difficult for him now since he's retiring. But I forgive you, I just wanted to tell you I forgive you. And Lizel, that's still friends with you, that didn't want to say anything because you're friends, I do forgive you. But I hope you realize how many people's lives has been affected through practical jokes like this. It's not a game. Life is not a game. People's lives is not a game. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. And I would never have chosen to do this. And if you have any inclination of how hard my life has been due to your practical joke, and how much damage it's caused to my family, because when I eventually connected all the dots and it led to this incident, to you giving me this, that set off my psychosis with not sleeping, I realized just how scary drugs of any kind is. And I think if I chose it by myself to do it, I would take the responsibility of that and what it caused. But to pull a practical joke on anybody of this note and think that's okay, and not have the foggiest idea of how it's ruined their lives. We are such sensitive beings, and we all handle connections and everything so differently than the other. So I'm imploring you that when you use marijuana or Daga or any of these kind of drugs, so freely and laced it so easily in stuff that other people take without their notice, you will be held accountable by a karmic God that I believe in. Okay, because that is not, people's life is not a game. Don't play with people's lives. Thank you. Mia Levy.